So I think that for most people, this is probably the best combo, without minus the Sydney Sleeper, obviously, but Sniper Rifle, Girardi, and Bushwhacker. That is arguably the most powerful sniper weapon combo. That only hits a single target and doesn't cause any splash damage. And the thing you have to do here is you have to predict the arrow's arc and stuff, and you have to aim fairly high. The good thing is, oh, that's a spy. Nope, that wasn't a spy. That could have been a spy. The thing about the Huntsman is that it uses like really large hitboxes, so you don't have to be as accurate with the Huntsman as you have to do with the rifles, which can be slightly unfair because you can shoot someone like in the torso and it can count as a headshot. I've shot engineers in the foot and had it count as a headshot, like
Wow.
missed it out of a teleporter. Yeah.
But that is a little extreme.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
it's
wow.
quite rare, but it happens. This weapon is kind of called the Luxman, and I think for good reason, because it's hard to use it effectively. Most of the time, you just have to depend on your enemy not being able to react to the arrow. And even if you aim really well, then you're still going to miss if your enemy dodges the arrow, which makes it kind of unreliable at long range. But it's a good weapon if you use it at like close mid range exclusively. Yeah, I'll just respawn. And then we also have the Razorback, and because the Spy is kind of the counterclass to snipers, having the Razorback can occasionally be good defense. Although it has to be said that the point of the Razorback isn't so much to make it impossible for spies to kill you. The point is to make it impossible for spies to backstab you. And that's a very different thing, because some people think the Razorback is useless because the spy can just gun you down, even if you wear it. So, but I think that if it has to come to that, then the Razorback has actually done its job, because it's far more risky for a spy to gun you down than to backstab you. It takes longer, it's louder, and he can very well get killed when he's trying to do it. So
If I may say something, because
yeah, sure.
well, I'm playing a spy quite often. When a spy is using, for example, your eternal reward, he most likely doesn't want to lose the disguise, and when you're having the Razorback, then he will lose the disguise and he will not score a backstab, and that puts him in a very bad situation.
Exactly, and that's also a problem with the Razorback, because you can't always tell when it works. I mean, when a spy ignores you, then there's no way for you to know. So it gives you the impression that it doesn't actually do anything. But I actually think it's a great item, especially if you stand next to sentries where a spy definitely doesn't want to like decloak and gun you down. So by all means, use the Razorback if you want extra protection against spies, but stand near a sentry or your team as well.
When the spy is using the Enforcer, you're buying yourself maybe half a second life, but it's still half a second.
Yeah, and the fact that he has to use it may bring some like unwanted attention to him.
Yes, exactly.
So yeah. But the Machina is one of the new weapons. Maybe someone can go grab it in the blue spawn.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, don't kill Slapno. He's like here. Right, so the Machina is this kind of a cross between the Sydney Sleeper and the stock rifle, the sniper rifle, because it is able to perform headshots and it has slightly stronger body shots, but it cannot do no-scopes. And no-scopes are kind of a big deal. They deal a lot of damage if you know how to use them effectively. And you should use no-scopes when you're on the move, when you don't want to lose your mobility and stuff. Like when a pyro is chasing you, then you can run, turn around, no-scope him, and then turn back and just